Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Diet, and welcome back to my channel. Now for this video, I'm going to talk with one of my friends. His name is Matthew, and he will give us an insight kung paano ba mabuhay mag-isa or how it is living alone here in the Philippines. So let us all watch this. Alright, so hi Kuya Matt. Thank you for saying
Hi,
yes para maging guest dito sa aking channel, 'di ba?
my pleasure.
Ayan, so kwentuhan mo naman kami, when did you start living alone?
So I actually live because I'm still in college. You're already working, so I've been studying college for quite some time. But start of 2000, I think 2015, 2016. So that would be 4 years, 4 or 5 years now. So it's nice up until now. So it's quite nice. It's a good experience. It just teaches you to be independent in a way. Like no one's here at home anymore, only me, just me. So it just feels like I'm in a dorm, and my only goal is to study. My only purpose to being here is to study and to finish my studies. Is that the main goal?
Ayan, so since nabanggit mo na yung pagiging independent, you learn to be independent, di ba? Eto, sa tingin mo, ano yung natututunan mo while you're independent, while you are alone, living alone, na nagagamit mo sa school or pag may group work, ganon?
Uh, Being alone just teaches me to what is this? To do everything by myself. Again, being independent just pertains to you doing everything by yourself. You get to pay the bills by yourself. You get to what else? You get to mm, clean. You get to cook by yourself. Every now and then, I
Yeah.
just buy food
You do the
instead.
dishes by yourself.
Dishes by myself, which I barely do. Sometimes I just don't do the dishes, and I just go for disposable plates, and then I just throw them away because I eat takeout. So usually on a normal weekly basis, I usually cook maybe every weekend, and then the rest of the days I'm gonna be in school. Majority of the time of me being here in the Philippines is just me being in school and eating takeout, eating lunch. Eating lunch somewhere outside because I'm going to be in the library the whole day. If I'm not in the library, I'm at school. I'm in an actual class, in a laboratory class. And if I'm here at home, I'm just asleep, or I'm basically when I'm here at home, I just do my downtime. And I'm just a tamad, just here and at home. I'm just a homebody. I'm a couch potato. I'm always there. So that's basically what I do. And that's pretty much all that happens here in the Philippines for me.
Okay, so eto, do you agree na being alone is different from feeling lonely? Or, kumbaga parang hindi porke mag-isa ka, ibig sabihin you feel lonely. Tama ba?
Well, yeah, that's actually true. There's a big difference when you're alone and when you're lonely because I'm a heavy introvert. If you know that, I think I've already mentioned to you like time and time again.
Yeah.
I'm the introvert that likes to recharge, meaning to say that I would like to socialize with people. That's a requirement. And then just think about my social interaction as a battery. So when this battery is like when I use it to its full extent, I'm already like low bat, and I just want to go home and I just want to be alone. That's how I recharge. Like at the end of the day, I just want to be here at home alone. If you're an introvert, you're gonna love being at home alone by yourself, being independent. You yourself in the apartment, no one else is here whatsoever. You can just be yourself, and by that you're not alone. By that you're not lonely. You're having I have the time of my life when that happens because I get to recharge. And then after that, when I hit the 100%, it's time for me to socialize. It's time for me to call my friends again. And this is when the loneliness comes in. Is when I want to socialize with my friends like you guys, and then I happen to call you guys, and then you guys
Yeah.
are busy. That's when I feel like I want to talk to someone, but no one's answering me. Everyone's at work, everyone's
Yeah.
asleep, so I'm lonely now. So that's basically it's a hard balance, but you try to work with it.
So, kumbaga, for you, you really value your alone time. Kumbaga, it's your me time.
It's my me time. My me time. I need that.
Yes.
I really
You
need
need
that.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, eto, pagdating sa mga time na, di ba sabi mo nga, when you feel lonely, when you feel recharged, gusto mong makipag-socialize, you try to call some us, your friends, di ba? Pero, in the worst case scenario na, ayun, wala talagang available. I mean, we are going to the adulthood, syempre, kumbaga, hindi mo man sinasadya minsan, hindi talaga nagtatagpo-tagpo yung mga skeds, may ginagawa or busy or as ganyan. So, in those times na, for example, wala ka talagang makontak, what do you do para hindi mo masyado ma-feel that you are lonely?
Well, first off, I'm happy that I have Wi-Fi, and I recently changed my Wi-Fi to 25 Mbps.
Yeah.
So I use it to its full extent. YouTube works. A lot of vloggers that I watch, also
Hi,
podcasts.
vloggers. Joke lang.
Vloggers. I recommend people watching YouTube videos. Well, that's what I do. My pastime, and also listen to podcasts. I usually listen to podcasts when I wake up and before I go to sleep. There are certain channels, podcast channels that I listen to, and they're very informative. Just the more you know, I guess.
Yeah.
So that works. Also, movies, TV shows, Netflix. It's always there for you.
Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill.
Diba? Well, speaking of podcast, since nabanggit mo na yung podcast, sa tingin mo, bakit nagbo-boom ngayon yung podcast? Because parang ako, dati ko pa siya naririnig, but ngayon ko lang napapansin na ang daming nagsasuggest na go try podcast, ang dami nang nagtatry to venture into podcast, diba? So sa tingin mo, kasi ako hindi ako nakikinig ng podcast, but ikaw, like, anong difference na podcast, or why would you at times go for podcasts instead of YouTube videos or videos na lang in general?
I guess for a podcast, it's more of your idea, more of expressing yourself without any aesthetics involved. Maybe any any physical aesthetics, I guess. You just need your voice, you need a recorder, and that's pretty much it. Sound effects.
Yeah.
You need sound effects as well. Maybe an introduction and then and an outro. Usually, all the podcasts that I listen to, Pod Save America, True Crime Obsessed, they're not sponsoring me to say that. They're my go-to podcast that I listen to. The Daily, just to name a few. I love listening to them, and they're more informative, I guess. On top of that, you can also multitask. So whenever I do listen to podcasts, I can cook, I can do laundry, I can clean the house, as opposed to watching a video. You're not.
Kasi you have to focus. You have to focus on one thing.
You're not the one to multitask. You're just required to watch it. So I guess that's why. And we're in the 21st century, right? So everyone has their freedom of expression. And for those who can articulate themselves to the highest extent, then let them do podcasts. If they can make an introduction, a body, and a conclusion in a really podcast-esque manner, then go ahead. I'll try to listen to you guys. Depending if you have a topic, if you're consistent with your topic, if you have a lot to talk about on a weekly basis, like YouTube videos, podcast people also release podcasts either once a week or twice a week. It's also a thing. It's like a YouTube video. Don't worry about that. It's like they make content. They make content as well. So I guess that's the difference between YouTube, a video, and listening to a podcast.
Podcast. Eto, Kuya Matt, how long usually ang isang podcast?
One podcast can be like 40 on average. I listen to podcasts that can last up to 1 hour, like 1 hour 20 minutes. And then there would be short podcasts, like there would be medical research podcasts that would last me 2 minutes because he just reads the rationale, the idea of this research paper that he ventured into. And then there would be 30 minutes. So I guess if you want, there's going to be a short type of podcast. A medium type of podcast,
In a
which
long,
would last you 20 to 30 minutes, and
yeah.
then the long podcasts would be 1 hour and 20 minutes, 60 minutes, something like that. So there is a lot. There are a lot of options for everyone.
Well, I think one, since tama yung nabanggit mo that with podcasts you could multitask. Feeling ko yun yung isang key reason kung bakit podcasts tend to be longer than YouTube videos. Kasi ako personally, sometimes when I see a YouTube video that is like 30 minutes lang, medyo sobrang hesitant ko na siyang panoorin. Or even 20 minutes, parang feeling ko ang haba-haba na niya. Or it will bore me out.
Mm-hmm.
Diba? I mean, like podcast. Yeah, I think yun nga yun. Kasi you could multitask, so you don't have to focus on one thing. You could do
Time
many
flies by
things.
faster. Basically, I walk to school. I'm listening to a podcast, and I walking to school is like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. From here to USD is gonna
Yes.
be that long, and from 4 minutes, if I'm listening to a 15-minute podcast, then I'm already like 1/4 through, more than 1/4 through, and then I'm going inside. I'm already inside the campus, and then walking to my building. That's another like 4 minutes. So you're more than halfway through. You're almost
Yeah.
done.
Oh,
And then you
man,
go back. You go to your classroom. You're still listening to the podcast. Your professor's not there yet. You can just finish it up, and then you can start studying. Your professor comes, and then all right, everything is all good. You finish your podcast in one walking, in one chore that you're supposed to do in the morning.
oh, nga. So, sige. I think I'll try that. I'll try to listen to podcasts kasi dami ko na naririnig na.
I'll recommend a few podcasts that I can give you a few names.
Sure. Message me
Simon.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so eto, I know that every vacation you go to the US to be with your family. So whenever you're going to the US, do you make a big adjustment? Kasi syempre from living alone, then you will be with your fam for two weeks to a month, diba? So what do you make? Do you have a big adjustment like being yun nga, alone tapos biglang with the fam?
Well, it's been a setting of mine ever since I was a teenager. So ever since when we were still in high school, I was already going back and forth to the States whenever it was summertime, whenever
Yeah.
it was
Or
the
Christmas.
Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
It was either I was the one to go to the States or my parents were the ones coming back to the Philippines. Either setting. Now, having this setting for quite some time, I guess the only adjustment that I am having is the jet lag and the time and the time difference.
Yeah.
So that's just that would last for a week, and also the weather, because the main reason why I have jet lag is because it's super cold. This is assuming that I go during the winter time. It's kind of cold when I get back there, and I just like love sleeping whenever it's cold. Whenever it's cold, we open the air conditioner. I just sleep some more. That's the biggest adjustment. It's just it takes me a week. My jet lag is super long. My jet lag takes a toll on my body. I just want to go to sleep, and I'm on vacation, so I just do that. With regards to my to like the living alone situation, and then
Yeah.
going back there, and then I see everyone, I interact with everyone. It does well sometimes. I do need to adjust. Also a week, maybe more than a week, because as I've been telling you, the alone time that I've what do you call this? That I've had ever since I started being a young adult.
Yeah.
I really value that, and whenever I go back to the States, I obviously miss my parents because I haven't seen them, and also my sister. I
Yeah.
haven't seen them for 11 months. So I usually tell myself if I'm already low bat, and then I'm still interacting with a lot of people in our place back in California. I usually tell myself, you're gonna be here for a month. Just try your best. Just try your best to succeed
Socialize.
yourself. Yeah, just try your best to socialize. If you can't really socialize anymore,
Yeah.
because I'm the introvert that way. Introverts usually we're gonna get so irritated if we're forced to socialize. We really do value our alone time. So I just go in the bathroom. The bathroom's kind of the size of the bathroom's kind of okay anyway. So I just stay there. I just stay there in the bathtub. Like, no one disturb me right now. I'm in the bathtub.
Kumbaga, recharge content.
Yeah, I really do need to recharge for that.
Okay,
That's super
so
nice. You're an extrovert. Are you an extrovert? Are you an introvert?
yeah,
Have you,
extrovert.
you know, you
Extrovert.
are.
I am an
No
extreme
wonder.
extrovert.
No wonder why you invite people to your channel, and no wonder why you're making
Yes, yes. Yes, ako talaga, one reason kung bakit gusto ko or one reason kung bakit pinupush ko yung gantong type of content because I love talking to people. I love having conversations. And, para sa akin, having conversations, gives you it gives you a space or it gives you a new perspective in different things
Yeah.
na para sa akin sometimes kasi when we are living or diba in this day and age of social media, a lot of people are, I don't know if it's opinionated, but all of us could air out our opinions in social media, and because we are diverse, we have different experiences, we have different views, we have different beliefs, hindi mo maiwasan na may nagka-clash. Diba? And ang mahirap lang doon, if nagka-clash kayo, but you forget to have respect dun sa kausap mo, and pag nangyayari yon, it goes beyond boundaries and hindi talaga siya maganda. I mean, para sa akin, okay lang if you're having debate with someone online. Okay, diba? Okay lang yon for me. But, dapat, kumbaga, may limit pa din, may respect pa din. Kasi kung pag wala yung respect, my God, it's really, really chaotic world. Diba?
Well said. Is it my turn to interview now?
Kaya nga eh. Okay, so to close this conversation, if you will give advice to someone who will start living alone, ano yung advice na ibibigay? Yeah.
I guess like any other subscription that you've put yourself into, like you subscribe to, try the free trial. Try the free trial. Either may that be 1 week or 1 month. See if you want to venture into being alone. If you want to have your own apartment, try doing things by yourself. If you still live in your parents' house, try 1 week or 1 month. If you still have maids in your house, try it for 1 week or 1 month. You do everything by yourself. Don't ask anything from anyone. Cook your own food, throw your own trash, tell your parents that I want to practice this. I don't know. I didn't really do that, but that's with everything, with all of the Netflix subscriptions, you have 1 month free trial. If you like it, then go for it. If you don't, then just stay there. I guess so. But yeah, just try it out. Like dip your feet into water. I guess that's yeah.
And so thank you for this short time, diba? With all the
short? How long was this? How long was
I don't
this?
know, 20 plus minutes. I think so. Nasa 20 plus minutes. So yeah, thank you again for being my guest dito sa aking channel.
Thank you.
And yes, we should catch up after the quarantine and all.
Yeah, we should. You can invite me for your physical video, and then I'll just wear a mask or this the face shield. Yeah. I like the face shield. The face shield is kind of interesting. Yeah.
Oo nga.
I feel like a Japanese character. I feel like a Japanese anime character with a face shield. Super fun.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Dieter. Thanks.
And there you have it, guys. I hope meron kayong natutunan din sa aming conversation. Tulad nga na nasabi ko doon, the goal of this kind of videos is to give us more perspective on things, to be more respectful of one another kasi mas naiintindihan natin kung ano yung mga pinagdadaanan ng ibang tao. And so, I guess the vlog has to end right here. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to click the subscribe button. Till next time, see ya!